back in Vancouver for the second primetime game of the day. It's the Gold Bowl. Man, oh man, we got the part 3 of the Berlin Hellhounds and the Bangkok Pandas. One's 8-2, one's 9-1, but it doesn't matter. The season series so far is 1-1, split down the middle. Who's gonna take home bragging rights for the season? And not only that, the Gold Bowl for season 7. Man, the title is on the line. Berlin is looking for their first one in franchise history, while the Pandas are looking for their second in franchise history. They're going to be able to get it done. Man, it's going to be a good one. Let's head down to the field and get this thing started. Man, we're live from the field. It's sold out. It's noisy. The crowd's going insane. Man, Bangkok taking on Berlin. The Battle of the East, man. This is going to be good. This is part 3. Both teams have split the battle so far this season. This is going to be a good one. See what we got. Panda start off out on offense. Ooh, and it's a run up the middle with Flandy Floss, and they give him 8, just like that. Wow. Ooh, on second down, up the middle to Herb Collins. Give him 11. Ooh. Second and inches here. Up the middle, and it's the Flandy Floss, and they get a 1-yard loss. Killers. Up the middle to Herb Collins for a huge run. Herb Collins picks up 45. Give him 63 now on the day. So far on this first drive now. He's going crazy on these up the middle runs. Ooh, they're going to throw it. Ooh, nearly picked off right there. On J Money's first pass of the day. You just kind of got to run this up the middle, you think? No, they're going to throw it again. Try it again with Dig. This time tries to get it to Flandy Floss, and it's deflected. 3rd and goal. That's up the middle to Flandy Floss, and they can't get it. Wow. You got to think Herb Collins was very successful up the middle to get down the field. Why wouldn't you go with him? And they're going to go for it. And it's a toss on the outside to Herb Collins. And it's a touchdown. Pandas on the board first. 3-yard run on the outside with Herb Collins. And if this is good, it'll make it 7-0. Right through the uprights. Pandas are on the board first. See what we got. Now we get to see the Hellhounds offense out here for the first time today. Get to see what they're looking like. Jaquan Freesmith is back. Ooh, gets it over to Smith for a 4-yard completion. Up the middle there with Phoebe Storm, and gets to the yard. It's going to be 3rd and 5 now. Big third down here. Ooh! Charlie Stagg with a huge huge play right there at 36 yards. On a big 3rd and 5 on the opening drive for them on offense. And they convert for 36 to Charlie Stagg. You gotta love it. Throwing it deep and it's intercepted. Ooh! Pandas crowd is going insane right now. On the first drive, Jaquan Freesmith, after a completion to Charlie Stagg for 36, comes back and throws an interception. They're back with another run up the middle with Herb Collins. Wow. Ooh, tries to go on the outside with Herb Collins, but Dick Budkiss is there to make the stop. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now. J Money's going to drop back. Ooh! And down goes J Money. DeQuavion Killis comes in with a big 9-yard loss. I'm going to try to run it on the outside with Herb Collins and play it safe. Doesn't happen. 5-yard loss right there. It's 4th and 24. You're going to see the punt team out there. Ooh, good punt team coverage. The unknown Safari can't go anywhere right there. Ooh, Charlie Stagg again. Charlie Stagg seems to keep finding the holes here in the defense. Freesmith drops back a pass again. Ooh. This time, it's deflected by the veteran. Oh, wow, a wide open Vontae Adams for 29 yards down the sideline, and the Hellhounds are on the board. Freesmith throws an interception last drive. Defense makes a stop, and now they come right back down the field here and do exactly what they do best, and that's Freesmith to Vontae Adams, man. Freesmith to iron. You gotta love it, man. It's 7-7 here with under a minute left to go in this first quarter. Man, this has been a good one so far. Woo! Gotta love it. You gotta love the Gold Bowl. Season 7. Oh, I can't connect to Jamar Chase over the middle. Run to the outside for Herb Collins, and it goes nowhere. 4-yard loss. Big 3rd down. Big 3rd down. 3rd and 14. Oh, can't connect to Jamar Chase over the middle. Looks like you're going to see the punt team come out here as it's 4th and 14 now. After a good drive to start the game here for the Pandas, the offense has kind of stalled out these last 2 drives. Oh, 1 tackle missed. Another few more missed, but finally bring him down after he gets 39. It's going to do it for the first quarter. Going into the second now, it's 7-7 here. Hellhounds start the ball, or have the ball now in great field position. Ooh, what a catch by Vontae Adams. Give him 12. Great play right there and catch by the Hounds. Ooh, he had all day in the pocket. And the veteran Kraus dropped a interception right there. Ooh, gets it over to Charlie Stagg. It's going to be 3rd and short after he picks up 9. Ooh, big run up the middle for Unknown Safari. Give him 9, and it's going to be 1st and goal. 1st and goal for your Hellhounds here from about the 6-7 yard line. He's got options, and he gets it to Charlie Stagg for 2. Run up the middle, and he's in there. Just like that, Unknown Safari scores on a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Hounds take the lead. It's 13-7. Go ahead and make it 14. You gotta love it. Berlin has their first lead of the game with 4:35 left to go here in the first half. And we got ourselves a touchback. Again, the Pandas offense find a way to get going here? Or is the Hounds defense figured out a way to make some stops? Gets it over to Flandy Floss for 7. It's going to be 3rd and 4 now. Seems like the Pandas have kind of just abandoned the run up the middle with Herb Collins that was working so well. So this time they're going to run it to the outside, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be a 4-yard loss. Yeah, it seems like the Pandas have abandoned the run up the middle with Herb Collins. Not sure why. Big punt return right there. Give them another good field position. As they're now around midfield as they're starting this drive. Get that over to Charlie Stagg for a huge gain right there. What did he get? 32. 32 on it. He's over 100 yards receiving now in just his first half. As we got 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Hellhounds offense is moving ever since they threw that interception. Ooh, give it to Iron Vontae Adams for 9 on the play. He's got him up to 2nd and 1 now. Touchdown. Touchdown. Right there. Kippa Jones, the man, the myth, the legend. In between a few Pandas defenders as well. And I believe that was his first reception of the day. You got to love to see it right there. Really, I'm telling you, outside of that interception, man, this Hounds offense has been moving it. They've been clicking on all cylinders. Charlie Stagg's been going insane. And I guess with the way that he's drawing so much attention right now, and Iron Vontae Adams is getting open. Now they're finding Kippa Jones, man. This team right now is clicking. They're going to run it on the outside with Herb Collins. Wow, and he breaks free here. Oh my, Herb Collins breaks free for 56 yards down the sideline. He's over 100 yards rushing now in this first half. As the Pandas need to try to find a way to get back on the board here if they want to stay in this thing. It's going to be run up the middle with Flandy Floss. Give him 4 as it's now 2nd and 6. Yeah, you got to try to find ways to get Herb Collins the ball in the best possible way, because he's the money maker. 7 yards right there. Give them a first down for Bangkok, as they're now 1st and goal here. See what they're gonna do, as the Hounds have had pretty good goal line defense so far. Wow, Herb Collins gets it for a second touchdown of the day. Give it to them. Pandas are back in the end zone with another rushing touchdown. As it is now 21-14. A minute 32 left to go in the first half. Let's see what the Hounds are gonna do back here on offense. Intercepted by Tina, his second one of the day. Wow. Just when the Pandas defense needed to try to get another stop, man, Tina comes back up with it. Ooh, and a toss on the outside to Herb Collins. Doesn't happen. Rat God comes up with the 2-yard loss. Pandas call timeout. Minute 17 left to go in this half. They're at the 50-yard line. 2nd and 12. What do we got? J Money gonna drop back. Ooh, finds Trayvon Wright. 3rd and inches. Wow, gonna bring out the chain gang. Says he didn't get it. As J Money hasn't found a whole lot of success passing so far today. And it's a run on the outside. Ooh, Herb Collins breaks free for 32. Give him 176 yards now. Pandas are trying to strike here before the half because the Hounds do get ball to start the 3rd quarter. J Money drops back. Intercepted! Wow, Dick Buckus on the goal line. What a stop by this Hounds. PB Storm gets 5. Give Free Smith a little breathing room here. Because they were taking that out of their own end zone. Now they're at the goal line. Now they're standing at the goal line. Ooh, Kippa Jones. It looks like they're going to let this thing go to the half. But that was huge right there. A huge... Ooh, they get 1 play left. But that was huge by this defense here. They were able to make a goal line stand as the Pandas were trying to tie things up. And that'll do it for the first half. It's 21-14. Berlin has the lead. Wow. This has been a great game. Dang, this has been an amazing one so far. You gotta love the Gold Bowl. Brings out the best of the best. Top performances from everybody. It's 21-14 right now. Berlin has the lead in this one. Man, halftime's been great. We've had it. We've seen, man, both teams make some stops when needed. Man, makes score when needed. This has been exciting. Let's jump right into this 3rd quarter here. As Berlin starts off with the ball. We got 2 quarters remaining. 12 minutes left of the season 7. Season 7 football. What do we got? Who's gonna come out with the title? Who's gonna come out on top? Is Berlin gonna get their first title of the season? The franchise? They're throwing it deep. Wow. And it doesn't happen. Leo Lamont was there for the stop. And he breaks it up. But is Berlin going to get their first title in franchise history? Or is Bangkok going to pick up the second? Woo! Throwing it deep over to Charlie Stagg. And they pick up a huge gain of 44. He has 6 for 162 now. Sheesh. First down, Berlin needs to just keep on moving the ball. Ooh, no game right there. Yeah, Berlin, man, they're moving the ball great right now. They just got to keep this up. They got a 1-score lead right now. They're in the red zone. They got a good kicker. Just keep getting positive yards and keep putting points on the board. And just like that, Berlin is in the end zone. 21-yard catch and run. Iron Vontae Adams, second one of the day. And this thing is now a 2-score lead. 28-14. Berlin's got this one on a 2-score lead now as Bangkok. So now get to come out on offense for the first time in the second half. Wow, tried to throw it deep there and didn't even give Trayvon Wright a chance there. 2nd and 10. Screen! Fumble! Wow. And the Hounds score. Rat God gets him a defensive touchdown here in the Gold Bowl. Wow. And the Hellhounds defense comes up with a huge stop and puts points on the board. Extends this to a 3-touchdown lead here. Wow. See if the Pandas can respond. Ooh, gets it to Trayvon Wright. Picks up 8. 2nd and 2. Man, I know the Pandas are down 3 touchdowns here, but you can't let Herb Collins get out of the game plan. You got to keep him involved. And J Money goes down. 9-yard loss. Wow, he's sacked again. Not what the Pandas wanted when they were 2nd and 2. Now it's 3rd and 11. You did not want that. Intercepted! Wow! Wow! Everything possible has gone wrong with the Pandas since this halftime has been over. Since the 3rd quarter started, everything you could not have wanted has happened for the Pandas. And Berlin is beasting and feasting right now. Ooh! Fumble! Picked up by Grant White. Wow! When everything was going wrong. When the Pandas hit rock bottom and just kept shoveling and shoveling. Grant White shows up. It's now 2nd and 15. You got to turn these turnovers into opportunities. Intercepted! J Money throws another one. His 3rd of the game. Wow. Grant White shaking his head on the sideline. Gets 8 right there. It's 3rd and 2. Charlie Stagg has 170 receiving yards now. All so far that's been happening is just clock's just been ticking back and forth. And the Hounds don't have a problem with that. So they're just going to keep moving the chains. So they get an 8-yard catch with Kipper Jones. Woo, Kipper Jones. Give it to him again. 28-yard catch. And they're back in scoring position. 1st and goal here from the 9. Intercepted by Tina in the end zone. His 3rd of the day. But it doesn't matter if the offense can't do nothing. See what we got. it again. J Money throws another one. This is a turnover battle. Hellhounds had the ball from the 19-yard line. Ooh. Hounds got it at the 2. In there. Unknown Safari. 3-yard catch and score. And it's 42-14 right now. Man, the Hounds are looking like they're cruising to a championship, a gold bowl, a title. Man, you can see some of the players already on the sidelines trying to get their fingers fitted for the rings. J Money completes a pass. Give him 10. First down. Wow, it feels good and looks good to see. You got to feel for the guy, man. He's thrown so many interceptions today. It seems like every time the defense forces a turnover, he throws it back to him. You got to think, man. Does he got money on the game or something? Hey, there he goes. Starting to get in rhythm now. He gets another one for 5. You got to hope maybe this offense can get going. Intercepted again by Dick Butkus. His 4th of the game. J Money's 5th. Unreal. But your 4's up. Last 6 minutes of the game, 42-14 right now. Hellhounds are just killing it. Unknown Safari does it again. 47-yard run right up the middle. Juked out one guy, said, ah! And he's got another touchdown. Wow. When he falls up the middle for 8. I don't know what the game plan was in the second half of the Pandas, but they clearly went the opposite direction from the first half, and it's been a disaster ever since. Down goes J Money, Nelly Selly. Give him a 9-yard loss. Yeah, there's been a disaster ever since. Man, I don't know what's worked, Georgia and TCU or Bangkok versus Berlin here. I think that's the first time we see Herb Collins get a run up the middle of the second half. It's going to be 4th and 2, and they're going to punt it. Good punt, though, by Mr. Automatic. Wow. 49-14 here. Berlin's back on offense. They have been just steamrolling today. Great run up the middle by Phoebe Storm. 2nd and 1. Ooh. Bravo, Baby Carter Sanchez. Charlie Stagg, go ahead. Have yourself a day. Uh-oh, Charlie Stagg again, adding to it. He's nearing 200 yards. Doesn't even have 10 receptions yet. That's wild. Unknown Safari gets a 10-yard run and now has over 100 yards. Ooh, huge lane on the outside. Give it to him. Another touchdown. Unknown Safari. 32 yards on the outside. 138 on the day. 3 touchdowns just rushing. Wow, Herb Collins spins into no gain. Rat God brings him down. Wow, this has been a second half shutout so far. Fourth down here. They're probably going to punt it again. And they sure are. And it looks like there's just no fight here in these Pandas. Wow. Berlin has... They've quieted the Pandas fans. They've turned this thing basically into a home game. They've caused the Pandas literally to give up, as they just haven't even gone for it once on fourth down here. I mean, this is wild. Unknown Safari, 12-yard run. Berlin has played amazing so far in this one. Nick Butkus has like 4 interceptions. Unknown Safari has like 4 touchdowns. Add it to it, maybe give him 5 before this thing's over. Charlie Stagg has like almost 200 yards receiving. Free Smith has like 3 interceptions to Tina, but that don't matter, man. He's got almost 400 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. That was a bad throw. But I mean, his arm's probably sore. He's thrown 30 times. Give them a break. They're up 56-14, man. They could have put the backups in three quarters ago if they wanted to, with the way this game's going. This is, man, oh man, this is. Berlin, look at that, man. Unknown Safari keeps pounding and pounding. He's beasting and feasting. 7 seconds left in this thing. They're going to kick a field goal to make it 59-14. All right. How do you decide who to give the MVP to? Like, how do you do it? Like, I just went through all those stats with you all, and I don't know who I would even pick for it. You can even give it to killers on the D line. He had a couple huge tackle for losses, and man, like Unknown Safari was probably gonna end up getting it, but it's like, how do you decide, because so many players were going insane. But that'll do it for Season 7, man. It's the Go Bowl. Your Berlin Hellhounds are the winner. It's the first time in franchise history after a few times now. I believe this is the third time they've made it here. They finally get one and bring home the title. Man, this is a lot of fun. Unknown Safari looks like he's probably going to be your Gold Bowl MVP. In 16 rushes, 210 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 reception, 3 yards, 1 touchdown, 79 return yards. What did I tell you? Unknown Safari, man, he was killing it. Had 4 total touchdowns. This dude was insane. I don't know how they, man, that was a dude. These Berlin Hellhounds came out and played amazing. They came out and they played great. J Money, 6 for 16, 44 yards, 5 interceptions. Trayvon Wright, 3 for 29. Nobody else was there. Herb Collins, 19 for 174, 2 touchdowns. Flaney Floss, 7 runs, 27 yards. Wow, nobody showed up on offense. Defensively, no sacks. Krause had a deflection. Tina had 2 interceptions, 8 tackles. Bodie had 9 tackles. White picked up a fumble. JB had 4 tackles. Let's look at probably one of the best looking stat sheets for a game you could ever see. 22 for 31, 368, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Iron Vontae Adams, 587, 2 touchdowns. Kipper Jones, 466, a touchdown. Smith, 1 for 4. Got to get him involved a little bit. And he did. Charlie Stagg, 9 for 185. Sheesh. Unknown Safari, we know what he did. MVP. Incredible. Phoebe Storm, 2 for 23, 4 for 15. Woo! This offense was beasting and feasting all game long. Defensively, look at that. Killers, 4 tackles for loss, 1 sack. Nelly Selly had a sack. Artemis 5 for 3. 5 tackles, 3 for loss, 1 sack, 1 interception. Gaff Drader, 7 tackles. Wow. Had a deflection. Look at that. Dick Bunkus, 4 interceptions. He could have almost won MVP. Rat God had a touchdown. Man, this defense was ferocious. They were moving all over the field today. They weren't allowing nothing in the second half. It was insane. Great performance by this Berlin Hellhounds team. Wow. What a way to end Season 7. This thing was 21-14 at halftime, and it finished 59-14 with Berlin Hellhounds winning this thing. They get their first Gold Bowl and their first championship. They're on top of the mountain. They take home the title. And they're your Gold Bowl winners of Season 7. Like I said, first one in franchise history. This was an amazing job. This was a lot of fun. You gotta love it. This was an incredible game. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed every minute of it. I hope you all did. This was a great season. Man. And it's all coming to an end now. Season 8 starting in a few days. Get ready for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. But until then, we'll see y'all next time. Peace out.